That was really neat. We didn't get to go to the schoolhouse last time.
No,
I didn't expect it to be all done up like that either.
It's pretty awesome.
Facebook, sorry about that. We went live and it wasn't on the Trucker G page. For some reason it showed up on my personal page. But it's on YouTube if you'd like to see it. It's pretty neat. You might want to watch it. I thought it was pretty cool. Had Miss G in there with the dunce cap on.
Yeah, he got a kick out of that. Him and Patty both.
And I got my pickle bologna. I'm a happy camper.
And I got my cheese.
Cheese, please.
Trying to get YouTube to pull up, guys. Says, thank you for taking us in the store. Sorry, I only use Facebook.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We didn't realize that it wasn't live on Facebook. I'll see what I can do. I'll see if Ashley will, record it, put it on there for me. If she ain't busy. I don't know how to do it, otherwise I would.
Guys, I'm trying to get back to
matter of fact, I think I just heard on there. Ashley, you on here, sweetheart? She ain't got comments all pulled up otherwise.
No. Sorry about that, guys.
I think she is. Ashley, is there any way you can do me a favor and put that that schoolhouse that we did live on YouTube, put it on Facebook for me? If you could, please. If not, just let me know.
Working on it, guys. Working on it. Ashley said, hey, hey, hey. Helen says, Patty, I guess you agree with doxing. I missed comments. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Completely missed comments. I'm trying to get YouTube pulled up. My tablet is being all kinds of fussy. Cheryl says, I am from Mansfield, Missouri. That's where her daughter lives.
It's just right there by us. My daughter lives in Mansfield.
Ash said, give me a few. Thank you, Ash.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Donna says, hey there, everyone. Hey. Just about have YouTube comments pulled up. Sorry about that, guys. Sharon says, I don't chat much, but I've been following you folks for months and have sure enjoyed riding along with you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Did you get your other phone charged?
It's charging, yes.
Okay.
Laura says, don't start with the please, Chrissy. No need to cause division. Missed comments there, guys.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Gloria says, they have addressed that over and over. Darlene.
What? Now I'm curious.
Okay, let's see if I can go back. No, it lets me go back so far. So I'm not
Fill
sure.
me in, guys. I feel lost. Please, fill me in. I hate being lost.
Oh, Chrissy said Oreo doxed all Wizzy's mods and their kids. Janice says, let's taste the candy. Yum, yum, yum. I think G should have got some of the sea salt candy.
Yeah, as far as what Oreo and Lizzie did, that's neither here nor there for me because I don't know. I wasn't there. So,
Thank you, Ash. Ash said downloading now.
thanks, sweetheart.
Darlene says, a beautiful ride, G's.
I know those two don't like each other, and I know it's none of my business. That's why I stay out of it. And to be honest with you, I don't think it's any of our business. Just my opinion.
Chrissy says, if you got here, you support, period.
If you got here, well,
You got here, you support, period.
I guess I don't understand what you're talking about.
Tim
You
says,
got here.
claim you support pedos, another troll, G's.
Oh, I support pedos. Yeah, that's why we gotta get for being a pedophile. That's why I kicked the pedophile out of the convoy.
Marley says, enjoy the day with the G's. Or enjoying the day with the G's. Blessings. Thank you, Marley. And thank you for the super chat. Super chat clap. Jody said, safe travels. Thank you, hun. Ruthie said, I guess you know everyone is on the way back to bunker. Actually, we just,
Yeah, I don't know who. That's the only one that I know of. I didn't know everybody was
Redeemed
going to know.
Relic
Otherwise,
says,
I would have bought
"Oh,
more
man."
pizza. I would have bought more pizza. I didn't know everybody was coming back.
Redeemed Relic says, oh man, X-Ray is at Bunker Hill looking for you.
We're on our way.
Guys, if you don't like what Chrissy has to say, don't feed into it.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
that's
let it roll off your back.
the great thing about freedom is she has the right to say what she wants. I mean, heck, you know I got rules, and my rules, as long as she abides by them, then we're all good.
Tiki Bow says, what is doxing? I heard Wizzy talking about it last night, but didn't get in on the first of it.
I think
From
it's
my
when they tell you
understanding,
personal information or something
yes,
like
they
that.
give out your personal information or a family member's personal information.
Heck, as far as I go, shoot, all my information's out there. You want to know something, just let me know. I'll tell you.
Mama One says, hi G's, just packed my kiddos up to move into his first place. Mama's heart is full of pride in him, but also sad because he isn't living here. Oh, I totally feel you, sweetheart. Cunning Stunt says, I don't agree with doxing women and children for absolutely no reason.
Well, I don't agree with it either.
E. Loya says, Trucker G X-Rays at Bunker Hill looking for you. May want to give him a call.
Yeah, X-Ray's got my number, and he had sent me a text. I'm on my way. Just let him know I'm on my way.
Sharon says, I think some are coming back, but some have already got camp set up in the campground. KR says, does Brown Ox make Troll Be Gone?
Ask him. If not, I'm sure he's got a what's it called, a remedy for it.
Pamela says, putting out home addresses says they put names and photos put there. Gina
A lot
says,
of it has to
"Love
do
the
with people act on anger, and no good decision is ever made in anger.
No, when you're feeling a certain emotion, you need to step back and kind of take a breath and let that emotion pass.
Believe me,
before you make a life
I've got
decision.
angry emotions too, and Miss G usually reels me back in before I do something stupid.
Kara says, so wish I could make it to Bunker Hill to see you. G's car is having issues, but I followed you for so long and love you both so much. We
Oh,
love you
thanks,
too,
sweetheart.
honey, and we understand. There's no need for you to try to venture out with your car not doing
No,
having issues.
too hot to be stuck on the side of the road, that's for sure.
Gator Girl says, keyword you heard, and that doesn't make it true.
I think a lot of us act on that. Somebody said this, and this is what happened because I heard it from this person. Instead of just going straight to the horse's mouth, or finding out what the truth is.
Happy Mama says, I lived in West Virginia all my life and have traveled to that area a million times. Did not realize that cool store was there.
Yeah, the place is really neat.
I will definitely be making a trip there soon. Safe
And the
travels.
ladies are awesome there.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Happy Mama, for the super chat. Super chat, clap.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yes, the ladies are there are so sweet. I'm so glad we got to stop in and see them. Jerry Beeman says, Mrs. G, should I delete my comment? No, guys.
You're good.
Individuals come into the chat just to push everyone's buttons
Yeah, I know.
by saying certain things. The best way to handle that is just let them spew off what they want to spew off. Apparently, they really need to get it off their chest, and it makes them a happier person after they do it. So, I mean, why should we stress ourselves out and we get upset because they're unhappy? I don't know if I'm making sense.
No, you make total sense. Some people ain't happy unless they're making others unhappy right along
That's
with
what
them.
it boils down to. Oki says, Wizzy and his mods were showing screenshots of the doxing from Oreo last night. Why can't we all just get along? Oh, an X-ray just showed up at Bunker Hill looking for you.
Yeah, let the next right now, we'll be there.
We're heading that direction, y'all.
20 minutes, less than 20 minutes.
Christy says, no matter if you like someone, there should be things you call out. Doxing kids should be off bound, yet you are still going love on Oreo.
There's plenty of people that did something wrong. The person didn't do nothing wrong to me. I have no beef with nobody. So you saying I should take sides with anybody? I don't take sides with nobody.
And we don't know that happened because
Do I
we
agree or
didn't see
disagree
it.
with something somebody does? I agree with and disagree with a lot of stuff somebody does. But it doesn't pertain to me. It doesn't have nothing to do with me, and it's none of my business. And that's what's wrong with this world. So wrong with this world is too many people make other things their business. I understand that he's live streaming and everybody can see it, so it makes it a public view. But guess what? I don't watch it.
Chrissy
So
says,
it's none of my business.
push buttons by telling the truth. My buttons are not pushed. I think are being hypocrites loving on Oreo. Well, that's your opinion. I don't know that what you're telling me is 100% true. I'm not there. I didn't
Heck, I'll go
get
have
there, so
dinner with you too. Do you want to
I
have
don't know
supper?
what happened. But you're asking me to judge someone
By
on
something
something
I don't
you're
know that you're telling me, yeah.
that I don't know whether or not could be true or untrue. That's like me asking you to stop hanging out with someone because I tell you something, and just because I say it doesn't mean that it's the truth. We have our own minds and our own opinions, and we're free to have them. Just like we're free to talk to and associate with whoever we would like.
If that happened, is it something I would have done? No, it's not something I would have done. Is it something that happened? I don't know. I didn't see it. But it's not something I would have done if it is true. But you want me to have it in because of a mistake they made. Guess what? We're humans. We all make mistakes. We all do wrong. whether we want to admit it or not. We're so quick to hate others, and it takes so long to forgive, and that's part of the problem in this country is we don't forgive. And like I said, I don't know if there's anything to forgive or not. I didn't see it. It's none of my business.
Nitro Patriot says, I'm in upstate New York in the Finger Lakes area. I heard you guys were heading to upstate New York. Our load of tortillas goes to Albany, New York. Frank G. Truck says, at Timsy, we can do that all night long. I don't know what Timsy said. He said, at Frank G. Trucks, let's do it. Oh no. Frank says, I love drama. Let's call some people up. That's what they want to do. Call people up. Do you remember that back in the day, calling people up, dialing a random number?
I met a girl that I didn't what you call it, call. She was calling, doing exactly what you were saying. We ended up dating for a while. Yeah, buddy.
Andrew Whitehead says, it's all BS. There are other things more important to worry about. And she said, bullshit.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, brother. Life's way too short for that mess.
Oops, that rolled fast. CM said, glad y'all are back. Gator Girl says, Oreo unwrenched his troublemaker mods for a reason. He is not doxing anyone. Like I said, we don't know about that.
Oreo's business. It has nothing to do with me.
Joanne says, sorry, been watch CPAC. Where are the G's headed? Thought they were stay at Bunker Hill. We actually took a little trip. Yes, we took a little trip to the Wilson store and got us some pickled bologna and some cheese and some candies. And we got to see the post office that was in there that we did not get to see before.
The one-room schoolhouse.
And the one-room schoolhouse, which was pretty awesome.
And now we're heading back to Bunker Hill.
Yes, and it was a good little trip. CM says, G's are the best streamers. Well,
and when we get back to Bunker Hill, they should be pretty happy because their belly should be full because we bought them all pizza.
Birdie says, if chatters would stop running from one stream to another, blabbing, maybe streamers wouldn't be at each other's throats all the time.
A lot of people just, they feed on the drama. It creates views. It creates content. It's not the content I'm trying to create.
Nitro says, enjoy your trip across New York. It's beautiful in this part of the country.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It is very beautiful. Kathleen says, I'm so glad you made it to the store and bought your treats. I love the schoolhouse. I would go broke in that store.
Yeah, it's like a
time warp
blast
going
from
in
the
there.
past.
Yes. I think
It was kind of cool to have Patty there.
Yeah, it was. Because she gave us the tour and she explained things to us and she lived it, which was pretty awesome. So you get first-hand account. Jean says, how long are you staying? We have to leave early in the morning because we have a delivery we have to make, guys. Terry said, it reminds me of high school drama. Just higher tech as adults, blinded by the drama, and not focus on the fight for our freedom.
Pretty good synopsis.
Couldn't have said it better. Okay, Chrissy, if you're gonna be in our chat on YouTube, please refrain from telling people to shut the F up. That's not
one
right.
of the rules. We're not vulgar. We don't cuss each other out. I mean, you're more than welcome to have a debate. You're more welcome to have your own opinion.
Our mods do a very good job on both the page and the channel. They deal with us, which is we have a restriction. We don't get rid of anybody, even people that come in with differences of opinion, even people that come in just to cause drama.
I don't mind
the freedom.
I don't mind in a disagreement. I don't mind a debate. But shut up, stupid. It's not an argument.
If you don't like what someone says to you, you have the choice not to respond to it or to leave the chat. If someone says
something, come up with something intelligent to come back with. Shut up, stupid. stupid isn't intelligent.
Well, she should shut the F up
Well, you know what I'm
and do
saying.
your job right.
And who, me do the job right?
No, talking to Tim, one of our mods.
Oh.
Reckless says, would you have the courage to tell Santa the truth about the 1776 RM and the direction he is leading his followers down?
He knows exactly what he's there to do. I mean, it's not my place to tell Santa how to run it. I'm not there. So I have no place to
We
even
have
say
no
anything.
say.
I have no say.
Michelle says, the sky is beautiful. It is. Ladima says, no one should be calling anyone names. It's rude. Terry says, I live in upstate New York all my life. For 48 years, an hour north of Albany near Lake George. I moved to Florida 11 years ago, Trucker G.
We're all born with free will. And I guarantee nobody there is against their own free will. It's not my place to tell somebody what their will should be.
Canadian Freedom Girl says, hey, us Canadians treat people with respect. You're not a Canadian. Because I think Chrissy was saying that she was Canadian.
I gotcha. Yeah, I've never had nothing but respect from any of our Canadian brothers and sisters. And I mean, that's before the convoy also.
Scotty says, most of these problems are people talking about others that they don't know anything about. They just like drama. It's like a reality TV show to them.
Where's the popcorn?
Oh, my hand just went numb. Let me go out of this and refresh because all it's telling me is it's not giving me any comments.
Yeah, we go back to free will. I mean, you got the free will to whether
There
to
we
watch
go.
somebody or not watch somebody also.
Joy says, there's always drama. Learn not to listen to other people's business. Amen to that. Brett says, pray for wisdom, G's. Love you guys. Much love to you, hon.
Believe me, I pray for it every day.
Dot says, people need to stop with the he said, she said. I rely on my eyes. Something was very fishy last night. I believe absolutely none of it. Jealousy causes a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Pam says,
Seems like so many people want me to have an opinion about something that I shouldn't have an opinion about to begin with. And you're not going to get it from me. I mean, I'm not there. It's not my place to even have a say.
okay. Joanne says, Trucker G, sorry my mom passed, and yes, I work for Amazon, so working a lot, and just haven't been here in a while. Hope your trip to New York is enjoyable. North New York is beautiful, and I'm Joe. None of this is
That's tough.
what you need to be dealing with.
Me and
sweetheart.
Mrs. G both lost our moms, and we both know it's not easy. That's probably the roughest thing that I've ever had to deal with. I was very close with my mom, and Mrs. G was really close with hers.
My mama.
Close with your mom too.
That's what I was saying. We were both close with our moms. And it is
My mom didn't
so
like Mrs.
tough.
G. She said, "Get rid of her."
She did not.
Trade her in.
She did not say that.
She liked Mrs. G more than she did me.
Your mama would always.
She always sided with you.
No, your mom would tell me if I was wrong. I would call
How
her
often that
to get advice, and she would tell me if I was wrong.
You're always wrong.
And she would definitely point that out. But if you were wrong, she was calling you up and she was shooting you a new one. And as for my mom was very biased.
Yeah, she always sided with.
Very biased, no matter
With
whether or
the
not her children were wrong or right. She always sided with her kids, which I love her, and always will love her. But she was very biased.
I was raised by my mom, and she was just the type of person to tell you like it is, whether you wanted to hear it or not.
Exactly. She pulled no punches at all whatsoever.
Sometimes you needed to hear it.
Joyce says the secret to life is if you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
Treat others the way you'd like to be treated. The golden rule. I don't care if you're religious or not. Everybody can live by that.
Mercy Rain says, I'm so glad to see you visit the group. Much respect. Loretta says, my chat stream on Facebook was locked, went out, and back in 3 times. Mine is being weird right now on Facebook. It'll show me some comments, and then all of a sudden it'll just tell me this person is watching, that person is watching, and then it won't give me any comments, and I have to leave out of the stream and come back, and then I start getting the comments from everybody. I don't know what's maybe it's just a Facebook thing, not real sure. Christy says, anyone that thinks Santa is doing a bad job and think that JJ and the rodents are something to stand by, then you stand by hate, and there is enough of that in the world.
I say if you don't think anybody's doing a good job, come down and do it yourself.
Greg says, I've been trekking since 1980, and man, you did a nice job with that blindside in the caves.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't impressed with it, but thank you. I see some guys just popping in there right there on a dime on blindside, and I don't like blindsiding. Well, any good driver shouldn't like blindside. Not when you can sight set.
Jerry Wright in the house. He says the golden rule: he who has the gold makes the rules.
That's the way country
government
is.
works. Kristen says absolutely, Mr. G.
Sad thing is, we the people have something a whole lot more worthy than gold, and that's the power. But we're too blind to see it. We're too blind to not come together. Too blind that we won't come together, and we're too blind that we won't stop the division to come together to have that power. And as long as they keep us divided, well, you see what's going on now, don't you?
Reckless says, I would not join a movement with a leader who isn't willing to be forthright and willing to admit failure.
Well, that's kind of what I'm talking about right there. Don't join the movement. Create your own movement. Stand up. What are you going to do? You're going to look for every reason not to stand up? Stand up by yourself. I don't care if you stand next to Santa or you stand next to JJ or who you stand next to. Stand up. Stand up for what's right. We all know we're getting our rights are being trampled on a daily basis. We all know the government is overreaching. And can you disagree with that? And if you can't disagree with that, then why aren't you doing something instead of just bitching about what somebody else is doing?
And the thing is, put yourself in the position of Santa. He's got the weight of the world on him. Just like when the convoy first started. Everyone had the weight of the world on them.
That's just a figment of speech, the weight of the world.
But I mean, the American public.
A heavy burden.
Yes, because they did not want to let anybody down. KB says, I'm so happy to see the G's because gossip was spread from TPC that they said stuff and you they didn't. The G stand for freedom, love, peace, and don't judge.
Anything I said, you can watch it on any video we've done. And I haven't said nothing off video that I haven't said on video.
Frank G. Truck says, we need to pull over at the next exit and let this Chrissy out. LOL. That rolled fast. KB said, I sure have missed your common sense and your direct point. We need you for a day. I try to say that, but get muted. Cindy says, I stand alone, but I stand up to my employer. The things others won't do. And he says X-Ray is in town somewhere around that area.
Yeah, we'll be there here in about 3 minutes.
That's about to freeze my fingertips off. Terry Ann says, Trucker G, alert, is Tim C your real mod? I have never seen him swear so much.
You probably just get pissed.
It's alright, Tim.
Settle down, Cujo.
Sharon says, thank you, Christy, you are a breath of fresh air.
Believe it, our mods, they take it more to heart than I do.
Yes.
And I love you for it.
Joey says, I hope that all you guys live streams, views, and donos was worth the cost of freedom. All of you out there with them cams are part of the problem, not the solution.
With the who?
Basically, what he's saying is that the live streamers with the views, and I'm guessing he meant donations, was worth the cost of freedom. All of you out there with the cameras are part of the problem, not the solution.
Oh, so I'm part of the problem. But yet, if there wasn't somebody out here with a camera, you wouldn't even know what's going on. So, how's that part of the problem?
Margie says, whoops, my dad was the quiet one and my brother is like him. I'm mostly like my dad, except for the love of the people, like my mom was. She was a farmer's wife until later in life worked in a nursing home. One granddaughter worked one-on-one with elderly people. Excuse me. For a number of years, and now works in nursing home office. She still loves making sure that they are treated right. She made a nursing home with a bad reputation, now at home with a good reputation. That's awesome. Cindy says Tim probably gets frustrated and at the end of his rope.
That's kind of one of them things that I get upset when somebody talks bad about others also, especially somebody that I care about. And that's probably the same feeling he's feeling as people talk bad about me, and he actually knows who we are.
Yeah. So it bothers our mods. Gator Girl says, they want people to pick a side. I don't gossip. When I see a lie or gossip, I call it out. I am not in DC, and I won't judge people who are doing what they think is right. Gina says, X-Ray is at Dunkin'. Oh, I lost it.
Dunkin' Donuts.
I think so.
It's right there.
Where's Dunkin'?
Right.
Oh, right there at the shell.
I see somebody over there with a flag. We're gonna head over to the
X-Ray is at
camp.
Dunkin' getting coffee. Chi-Chi says, when I was in Hagerstown, I went to the ice cream shop across the road from Wilson's. I was sitting in my car eating my ice cream and looking at the store several times. Wish I knew what was in there. Oh, I know. That place is awesome.
Another light. I don't know why they couldn't just make it where you could turn on a green.
Chase says, was the G-Force family, we as the G-Force family do get annoyed when the G's names are in someone's mouth, so we lash out. We just want to protect all. And we understand that.
Sweetheart.
But you guys you gotta let it roll off your backs, because it's just a bunch of nonsense, and that's what the individual that's saying things is trying to do, is trying to get a reaction.
I don't mind you sticking up for me, just don't let it get you too worked up.
Don't let it aggravate you. John Sadie says, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. How's Nick's doing, sweetheart? KB
now
says,
let's see if we can go over here and not pass up the entrance.
The entrance. It's going to make me cry to see all yous together. You all are the true patriots to me. ZZZ status says freedom will never die. Everyone stand up somehow. Yeah, that's where we figured he was, Ed. Was at that Dunkin' at the Shell that we just passed. Libby says, hope you eat at Zach Greenleaf.
Yeah, I don't know where we're gonna go.
John says, just great. She's such a sweetheart.
Let's go over and park over here next to Santa's truck for the time being.
Sounds like a plan, rubber band. Christy says, I am part of the G-Force share, and I pulled in on their stream with the G's when the convoy started in California. When it was a beautiful thing. Sad it ended like it did, but at least Santa is trying. Yes. Kathy says, this is so exciting. Wish I was there. Joy said, hi G's from Sacramento, California. Where are we today? We're in Bunker Hill. Christy, hon, if you don't like what you're seeing, you have the option just to tune out. Annette says, gotta get a pic of two trucks. Yes, Cheryl, we're in Bunker Hill. Dora says, hello, I'm back on. Time to see y'all reunite. Can't speak today. Barbara said, poor G's, the convoy's been over and you're still hearing it.
It don't bother me.
Matt's mom says, thank you for bringing us along. Anytime, hon, anytime. You guys know you can roll with us. Mom Johnson says, more love, less hate would do the whole world better. I agree. Frank G. Truck says, make me a mod for a minute. LOL.
Oh, Lord. You be raising everybody.
Vicky says, hi from Kern County, California. Well, hello.
How you doing? How you doing?
Linda says, hi G's and G-Force family. Yay, Bunker Hill. Cheryl says, woo. Where's it at?
In my backpack, unless you know where another one is.
Not sure. Got this all twisted in my seatbelt. What you doing, Rogers? Is there one about it?
Uh-huh.
There you go. That shoe's blocked. That was not a good feeling. Thank you, Tim, for deleting that spam thing in the chat.
Oh, we're spamming there.
Yes. Marlene says, do you ever come to Michigan? This old lady has a lot of miles with you.
We haven't been there in a while though.
Debbie says, good to see you guys back, and I haven't heard anybody saying anything bad about you guys. Welcome back. Cheryl said, Big D's fire truck. Mickey says, LOL, you'll have a small convoy heading to Bunker Hill to meet you. You were missed.
Awesome.
Rob says, hello, Kern County in the house. And that was on YouTube.
How
The
you
other one was
doing,
on
man?
Facebook. KB says, if I would have known you guys would be there, I would have come out. I met you in Hagerstown and follow your stream every day. I still watch, but go back and forth. Oh, honey, it's okay. C. Carey
He
says,
said, find that white tent.
bread and butter pickle juice is best chilled like wine.
What white tent? I see a couple white tents.
And says, X-Ray really wants to see you guys. Don't leave. He's coming back with ice.
No, we're not going nowhere. Yeah, at least not yet. We're gonna have to go get food here pretty soon.
Everyone says X-Ray is on his way back. Cindy Chase says, husband was wondering when you go to Albany, are you going to the Hannaford grocery shopping warehouse? He has
McLean.
been there.
McLean. Rachel, we'll be in Albany tomorrow afternoon sometime. It just kind of depends on what time we leave here. It'll be tomorrow afternoon, though.
Kathleen says, I think it's time to make a run to Minnesota just so I can meet you. Yvonne says, since moving back home to PA, all I do is watch the G's and interact in G-Force group. My son said, Mom, hello, you home with family now. I did, but I grew a new family and I need to continue to fight with them and for everyone. I think my son's jealous. I have a new family.
Aw.
Kelly just sent me photos.
Nothing can replace your kids.
No. Trisha says, so happy to see the G's there to meet with 1776 RM people. God bless you both.
Yay.
God bless you guys.
You know, rare tonight. Look at that thing. So good.
Sharon says, is it allowed for me to use my individual block tool? Just wondering.
Yes.
I prefer not to deal in negativities and drama.
No,
yeah, if you
I
guys
actually urge it.
You guys, if you guys want to block anyone on the chat personally, that's your option to do that.
Jody said those tortillas are going to be stale. They don't deliver till Monday.
Deanna says, "Woohoo! We're back in Bunker Hill." ready
Tracy,
to be
thank you for the star,
reunited.
sweetheart.
Star salute. Ready to be reunited because it feels so good. Ethel says, "Forget Michigan. Come to Wisconsin."
I think I know that guy.
I like Wisconsin. Wisconsin's good. They have the pine cone. That's a big favorite of my restaurants.
Let's go talk to X-Ray.
Alrighty.
Brag about us.
I'm not putting him on the gimbal because the gimbal's
That's
being
all right.
wacky. It's like it's possessed lately. Oh. Okay, he did grab his keys. Had to make sure. Look at that. Oh. I'm trying to get you off the thingy and it won't let me get. The magnet is just too good on that thing.
Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for being here. That's awesome. What's up, G-Force? Stay a swole, G-Force. Yeah. Man, it's good to see you guys.
It's good to see you too.
Yeah, everything's cool. I went down to the camp to see them, and we hung flags up everywhere.
Awesome.
You know, garlands. We put little flags in the road. So, try to motivate them, you know. I think that they're staying pretty strong. I was saying, they're spending money doing these convoys and things. To go down to the mall or whatever every day, maybe they can get a 15-passenger van or a party bus and just show up. They go to different locations. It could be like museums, universities, anywhere people want access to knowledge and information, you know, and just show up, pop out, full on Patriot Party. Their little opposition doesn't know where they are, what they're doing. You know, it takes them 2 hours to get high and show up. You know, and so the Patriots could be gone by then. So you got to adapt the tactics to the situation. You know.
Everyone's saying hi,
Oh,
X-Ray.
what's up, everybody? What's up? Where are you guys hauling?
Tortillas.
Oh, really? You're hauling tortillas?
from Tyson. Cool. I thought I was picking up chicken.
That's
Yeah.
what I figured we were
Not
picking
right
up.
now, I'll bet.
Well, Tyson, it was a Tyson plan, so I thought it was
Okay.
Tyson chicken.
Chicken, yeah.
With
Until
that
we got
bird
the
flu, though,
bills.
didn't they? So you've got a bunch of tortillas in a reefer.
Tea.
And where are you heading for?
Albany, New York.
In New York, okay. You hear about what's going on in New York? Is it next week? On the 12th and the
I
13th?
thought that was Pennsylvania. The General Flynn.
Rebecca,
I hear New York, the 12th and the
Maybe I
Okay.
got it wrong.
maybe you might have got it wrong.
Outside of
Rebecca was
Rochester.
trying to tell us about it.
Okay. I'll have to look into it.
I don't know if you guys are going to be out there then, but People's Convoy New York, which is like a separate group, who's gone up to Canada border and everything like that. They're hosting that thing, and Missouri convoy's gone. Becca was texting me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Becca had messaged us too.
Cool.
I probably just have the information.
No,
That's a
yeah,
good
I just found out about that because I heard people talking about it, but I just didn't know like when and where. I didn't know about that. It's good to hear big names getting in the game, like General Flynn and Trucker and Mrs. G, right, and Eric and Donald Trump Jr., right? So it's good to see the big names getting in the game, man. That's awesome. Or back in the game. You've been in the damn game. You've seen that.
Listen to them talk today.
We got some cloud cover now.
Yeah, the clouds are nice.
I'm not used to this humidity.
Nice clouds.
Did you guys sell your place? Looked like you sold it.
It's under contract as of yesterday morning.
Congratulations.
Contract, so it closes the 15th.
Cool. Okay. Good. That's good
So
news.
we're gonna have to make it up.
Actually,
Try to get it out before that last mortgage payment or whatever. 10-4. Yeah.
is Glory B here?
We might be over there.
I mean,
She has something for somebody gave.
yes.
Oh, I
Birdie
see.
2 tweet gave me a little memento for her.
Sometimes they keep things in there where it says no live stream zone, and that's like the bunker at Bunker Hill. And so sometimes they put stuff in there.
Okay.
He would know. If you doesn't know, you can ask her. She will definitely know.
Okay.
Whatever.
Here, you want to grab that so I can go ask her so I can make sure that Glory B gets that?
G-force. This is how it all started, on a phone just like this in a hotel room in California long, long ago.
Yeah.
You gave birth to me with this phone, I think.
Easy now. Easy.
You gave birth to my live stream anyway.
You live right now?
Yeah. Hey, everybody. It's cool. I wanted to come back and see you guys. I got him some ice and some water. I'll load that.
Heading back over.
Well, I got to.
We went and bought it. We bought everybody pizza here. I don't know who else here, but we
Nice.
gave them a bunch of money and
Very nice.
gave them some money and had them get some pizza.
Very nice. You guys are always taking care of the Patriots. That's cool. I'm glad you sold your truck.
I didn't know what else I could do for them. I mean, I asked if there was anything else I needed.
That's what I asked. Yeah, that's huge. You know, I think it's just giving them motivation, and it's like helping with the food and the water stuff, and they're gonna figure out what and how they're gonna do. You know, what they're gonna do and how they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I just want to be here to support freedom, patriotism, and the
That's
people who are standing
what it
up
boils
for
down
right?
to.
And your people are so influential. You know, G-Force. Don't be afraid to come down here, and even if it's just like a couple hours, you know, and take your family to some of the attractions in the area, or go down to the mall.
There's a lot
and
of
check
history
out
around
everything in DC. Check out the history of our nation's capital, and maybe stop by for like a couple hours and just meet the Patriots, and then you go do your thing.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to stay forever, for a month or for a day even. You know, you can just cruise by, like my buddy Scott did today. Just came out and then rolled back.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad to see you, man.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, I'm glad to see
Well,
you.
we seen each other last. No, I guess it's been a couple weeks.
Missouri,
Hasn't it?
like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Your Missouri Patriots came out. You guys are good. There's like almost 100 people there.
Yeah, I didn't know how many showed up.
That was a really good deal. Becca is squared away.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she is squared away. And now she's getting involved in some of the national stuff, and I think that's a very positive
That's
thing.
how it starts, you know.
If you guys don't know Becca with the People's Movement in Missouri, you should meet her. Becca is awesome.
She is.
Send her a message on like Facebook or something. I don't know. I don't know how
Actually,
you do
she
it.
was on here a little while ago.
But yeah, but Becca, if you're on there, holler at them so they can get in touch with you. Becca's great.
Yeah, put your information down.
Yeah, but put your home address and your phone
Yeah,
number.
everything.
And your social.
What day are you available? Heck,
Yeah, give them some way to get in touch with you. Because Becca's awesome. Cool. I guess I'm gonna drop this stuff off. You know, I heard you were getting pickled bologna.
yes, I got hooked on that. It sounds nasty, doesn't it?
Sounds nasty.
It does sound
But
nasty.
You're free. It's
They
freedom.
asked, well,
It's freedom.
they asked me, you want to try this? And I said, I'm not big on bologna. He goes, okay. Well, I said, well, hell, I've never tried it. Let me
Yeah.
try it. And
Yeah.
I ate it, and I thought, you know what? That's actually pretty darn good. Give me some of that.
Cool.
And now I'm hooked.
Cool.
I think it had a little bit of crack in it.
That's possible. That's how they get you. That's how they get you on the
Uh-huh.
hook, right? Yeah. Cool. So you guys gonna crash here tonight?
Yeah, we can
Hold it
drop our
down here.
trailer over here.
I would, yeah. There were some people creeping around last night, you know, on their live streams trying to intimidate us, but
No big
nobody's
deal.
coming in here and doing anything. I don't think, you know.
Mooch is, he went from puppy, but he's starting to get very, very territorial now.
Yeah, you got enough dog in there. You have enough pounds of dog.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's gonna mess with you.
Mooch is getting pretty territorial.
He's got your chair now.
Yeah, that one's TT.
Oh, I'm sorry. The black one is.
Yeah, the pit bull is a puppy. She don't look happy, does she?
See, because you're down here and not scratching
Uh-huh.
your ears. Are there giraffes now?
Yeah, some lady giving her Mary.
Cool. Very nice.
Pretty too sweet.
Yeah. All right.
She
Nice.
come down and met us in North Carolina.
Buddy's cool. She's down Patriot.
Yeah,
She's down Patriot. Where have you been trucking?
all over really.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
We did take a week off when we went down and rode bikes there in Arkansas. I needed
Okay.
it, man. I needed it
I was
bad.
wondering if you were going to go to Sturgis.
I try to stay away from Sturgis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of inexperienced riders there. There's a lot of experienced riders, but the inexperienced come in there and you can't decipher which is which, and
I
you're
see.
still riding on the same roads as them, and
Yeah.
it kind of scares me, to be honest.
Everybody's
with
got one half tied on.
you. Yeah, it kind of
yeah.
scares me.
Yeah, it's
I like to know who I'm riding with.
Okay, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, that's going on, or it just went on. Was it last weekend? Or is it still going?
I think it's still going.
It's different with everybody not here, right? It's kind of empty. But there's still some
Seems-
trucks here, like the presence of people are here.
So there's Big
Yeah.
D. No, it ain't.
Almost. I guess they're down on the mall. They weren't at the camp today, so
Oh, no?
they must be down at the mall. Yeah, I guess so. I know he's been there the last few
Yeah, I
days.
talked to Santa yesterday.
Yeah. We got to keep doing something. It's been really interesting to see how law enforcement has, responded over time. Thinking about how they were on the People's Convoy, where it was generally very, very positive.
Yeah.
That one day in California could have been better after the whole Buffy Wicks' house thing. They kind of dogged us on the way home pretty bad. But other than that, they were great.
Yeah.
Right? And I know you have very, very good folks and then folks who need a little more experience, training, and awareness. But we've really had a mixed bag here in D.C. Really mixed bag.
Kind of
It's been
expect that,
interesting
though,
to watch
didn't you?
over time.
I don't know how she stuck me with this thing.
I know.
That's why I'm just sticking it in your face.
Now I know how it feels. Now I know how
Where were you on the night of?
I was with you.
You probably was.
Yeah, it was fun. Cool.
They said they want you to hold this.
Yeah, they're
Why,
like,
what'd you do? What'd you do?
Did I do something? That's all right. It's not after dark, otherwise I'd say I like my women nasty.
That's right. Yeah, looks just like
T. She said, what up?
Looks like Tucker. She's a Tucker pup.
Look at TT. She's just scoping it out.
Some of these guys got an eye on us. That's right. Wants it on our backs. While we all hang out.
She
I've
said,
got
what's
some
up?
water and some ice for you. Where do
Just
you
going
want?
like that.
Right over there. Okay.
You gotta go through 2 load bars to get
Is it this one or do I go around the back?
go in right here. But you gotta go through 2 load bars to get to the freezer.
Okay. Okay. To make your fuel costs go longer.
Makes my glasses freeze. Every time I go in there, I
Does it
forget to
really?
take them off, and when I come out, you know, I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah.
Water can stay right here in the back.
Okay.
Quick access.
Okay, one in the back, ice in the front. You got it. I'll go to work. I'll be back.
Thank you. My hand.
No problem. Not big enough. Just looking at you.
Yeah, the posse returns.
What up, Oreo?
Hey, you get lost?
We took a little side trip.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
You got it. Good to see you. Uh-oh. Look up there, guys.
Oh, T.
Hold it down.
Look
She
at
is.
hold down the fort. Hold down the fort.
She said, "Come near my truck."
Some things never change. Huh? Oh, man, it's good to see you guys.
How you been?
Good, man. Just,
Guys have a good day?
yeah, pretty calm, peaceful, mellow. And it was kind of like a
Nothing wrong with that.
more relaxing than anything else.
Yeah.
Was he leaving? You coming
No,
back?
he's gonna go you guys.
Oh, Mona wants us to give X-Ray her number. Mona.
Mona? Okay. How you doing?
How's Mrs. G doing?
Ornery as ever.
Ornery as ever.
Has to be to keep up with him.
Oh, yeah. Read the comments. Missy and TT and you.
I feel like I'm on the spot. I'm the only one without a phone.
Hey, man.
You had one. You passed it off.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, do you think? I kept doing this. The gimbal?
Yeah, the gimbal. I don't know what's wrong with it. Like it'll drop it from landscape mode to just drop it for odd.
I usually that thing will swing around in a circle, and I'm like, I'm gonna throw this thing out the damn window.
That's what I was fixing to do earlier. Oriole's got this sophisticated setup. She's just watching. Nice to see you too.
She's acting like nothing to see here.
Yeah. She's like, wait, you're getting too close to my truck. Oh, now she's barking.
She's probably sassy.
She is. She's like, stop talking smack, Mom. Oh, look at her. She said, I scary. I scary. She's having a fit.
I did. Actually, I didn't use it on the truck. I used it on the motor.
On the fifth wheel, he showed me the difference.
Yes. So now I need to wash the truck so I can use it on the truck.
Yeah.
It'll do good on your fiberglass cap. Keep it fun. It just helps it when you wash it. They don't acid and stuff in the mud won't stick to it.
That's cool.
Even though you bought a cycle.
She's smack talking you, Oreo. Look at her. She's so grumpy.
The boss.
She looks like a boss in there.
Oh, wow.
They told me after I bought it. I was like,
Yeah, Mary. T is definitely, she's on guard duty. Watch, look at her. She's been sassing. Gotta love the TT monster.
It's got a good size.
We actually ran out of showers one time. And ours was bought like 6 of them they had.
TT is the
Yeah, I
boss.
would have got your number that day.
Yeah.
Oh, she bounced. She said, I'm done.
It's nice. I like it. I like that.
Yeah, she bounced, Ed. She's like, all right, I checked it out. We're okay. I'm going to go back to what I was doing, which was just chilling in the air conditioning. Ash said, oh, my TT monster. Yeah, your TT monster. I said, I think she gets grouchier by the day, though. Frank says, Mooch is my spirit animal. He waits till you come in. Mooch is super chill. He lets TT be the powerhouse. Hey Tim, can you do me a favor and get rid of those spammers that are in the YouTube chat? It's a bunch of inappropriate things that they're spamming the chat with. ZZ status says, let everyone say their piece. Oops, it rolled on me. Let everyone say their piece and move forward together. See, that's the thing. Everyone needs to put their differences aside.
That's what we were just talking about.
It's exactly. Someone just said it in the chat. Let everyone say their piece and move forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Set it all aside.
Exactly.
Some things are more important. I don't care who you like, who you don't like. You ain't got to break bread with each other. You ain't got to sing Kumbaya.
We're not going out to dinner.
Yeah. Some things are for the greater good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Dashhound says, some critters are too full of hate. Right, said, talk to Big D. Looks like there's a storm heading in. Hey, sweetheart. I'll take you off screen. Nice to meet you, honey. Nice to meet you. Well, you guys be careful, okay, honey? Thank you. The breeze feels great. The breeze feels great.
We don't ever get this. It's because you guys are
I
here.
think you guys brought it with you.
Yes.
It's supposed to be cool.
Man,
Awesome.
it's usually stale and humid, especially on this asphalt.
I'd say I bake you like a chicken.
I'm kind of glad we came back so early because then I can kind of freshen up because I smell like you would not believe.
You smell lovely. Just remember, back in the day, they didn't have all this stuff for us to freshen up.
He's back.
Oh, she come back.
That could be a dog for a commercial. Like, why don't you need to pimp that dog out?
She's, what's up? She's like, what's up, Oreo?
I know, that is so cool.
She heard a noise is what it was. So she didn't need to inspect it.
Where do you want to eat at?
Wait, which is that?
Wherever you guys
I'm
want.
starting. It doesn't matter to me. I'm starting.
Is that TT?
All right, let's go to
That's TT. I don't care where we eat, just I want food.
Texas Roadhouse. Like Texas Roadhouse.
That works.
Let's go.
Sounds good.
I need to change this
Yeah, I'm
because
gonna
this
take
thing is
Alright guys, you got to see
All right, y'all.
Mr. and Mrs. G.
All right, we will be back, guys. Thank you.
We love y'all.
See you guys.
Bye.
Thank you for coming out here, guys. And when we get back